And welcome back to Crescentvaults. Yeah, my computer still sounds like it's about to take off, but small price to pay to actually be able to play Dwarf Fortress well. And you'll see immediately that we have run out of aluminum ore. Very unfortunate. And we're still minting coins, but we're about to run out of aluminum bars. However, while we did trade away a lot of our aluminum coins, we have to remember that those coins are actually in circulation now. They're being traded and used all across our civilization. So we made a small loan of several thousand aluminum coins to our civilization in exchange for certain goods and services. And you'll see that Vukar Bomrukdusum has withdrawn from society. So we're about to get an artifact. And hopefully I don't need to cheat like the filthy cheater I was in the previous episode. One of them. Okay. So I attempted the dwarven-powered artificial waterfall, and things went horribly, horribly wrong, so I had to reset to a previous save. It was not fun. So, we'll have to... Oh, he's claimed... Ooh, he's going to make something out of glass. Let's make sure he has everything he wants. Sketches pictures of glass, sketches pictures of shining bars of metal. Huh? I am confuzzled. Okay, I'm gonna use DF hack show mood. And let's see. He needs raw green glass, metal bars, and metal bars. So I wonder what he wants to make out of that. So that means we're gonna have to make another glass furnace. And thankfully I managed to import sand. Thank goodness. Thank heavens for foresight. You know, an interesting thing about Greek legends is that Prometheus is the titan of foresight. And he had a brother called... no, it's forethought. Prometheus is forethought, but he had a brother called afterthought. Forethought, afterthought. Now, his brother designed most of the creatures, the earth, the plants, the animals. I think it's just the animals. Like the dogs, the cats, the birds, the bees, turtles, all the good stuff. However, when he finally got to humans, he didn't have anything for them. He already used all the claws, the feathers, the shells, so he had nothing left to give to humans to make sure they could survive. So Prometheus decided to make them like the gods. Of course, this is contrary to the other creation myth, you know, the people of gold, the people of silver, of iron, and stone. I think we're the people of stone because the people of iron were evil. Then the Greek gods sent a giant flood, killed almost all but two, which Prometheus warned them so they wouldn't die. He says, hey, you may be the last two people on Earth, but if you want more people, toss some stones behind your shoulder. And so they did, and they turned into people. And that means we are the stone people. And you'll notice that statues have been built. All these in all this Hall of History. Most of it is Zuntir, but we have every now and then of the giant bat that related to settling the giant bat in our healing forests. So that just makes me wonder where it is, because I don't see it. And if you don't see something, that means it is out there and it wants to brutally murder all your dwarves. And you'll see that we have a little tower of stairs to build our bridge. And we're still waiting for an architect on that. Okay. But let's get another glass furnace. And yeah, thank goodness we have all this lava here. Because that means we can make a profit when we're making glass, so we don't have to make fuel like charcoal to make the goods and services that our dwarves need. And that son of a bird is still there. He's still surviving, that lucky son of a gun. And yeah, I'm kind of disappointed that the really good artificial waterfall tavern won't be made. So let's give up on that project and make a really cool tavern underground. And we still have ballistas. We need ballistas, I mean. So let me dig out a good sized area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a little extra. And why don't we get to engraving this area? And that is an awful lot of dogs. How many dogs do we even... Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. That is about 2, maybe 3 dozen dogs. About 2 dozen puppies. We know what we must do. Because I don't want to go without leather again. And let's make some more pearl ash. More charcoal for pig iron. So a lot of materials have been... So our smelters have been happy little smokestacks, been making all sorts of goodies for us to use. And you know what? Let's check the stocks. I want you guys to see how much bars. So we have 16 aluminum bars, 32 copper, 19 iron, extra iron, 28 lead, 4 pig iron, 5 pig iron, 20 silver, and 14 steel. How much iron? We probably have too much. And we're making steel. Why is the construction suspended? It's because I didn't put enough area, isn't it? No one wants to make something that's dangerous. Look at all the puppies. Oh no. Don't look, puppies. Don't look. Please don't. And let's make some bone stuff. You can make bone armor, but I'd rather save the cool bone stuff for the Masterwork playthrough, because the orcs can actually get some really interesting armor and weapons up. And they're still engraving masterpieces. And yeah. So that's still being... Please, we need this so he doesn't go insane. Okay. Who is the most worthless? You don't have a job, so congratulations. You get architecture. Yeah, and we're almost done making our Hall of Kings. 15 kings in all, and room for one more after our current king is died or deposed. But I've been checking the history of the cremated abbey, and it is much more likely that you will die in battle than living to death. I mean, I wish instead of dying from old age, they say he lived to death. Because that really is what happened. Usually, eventually, when your fortress gets big enough, you will have some siege engineers and operators. But we want that done right now so we can actually make those ballistas. And spring has arrived on the calendar, so I'll wait for this to save until we get back. See you soon. So, this episode we actually have our second year of Crescentvaults. Usually something horribly wrong happens by this time. And let's make this a bedroom, because we have 51 citizens, because we actually have one of our citizens actually gave birth, and so we have a mayor. Okay, this is good. Let's make a statue, and let's dedicate it to our mayor. Let's make it out of marble, and let's... Okay, who's our mayor? Let's check nobles. Mayor. Dumed. How did a milker become mayor? Do they have really good charisma? You know, after we dedicate the statue to our mayor... Dumed. Oh dear. I totally forgot the name. Dumed Tomnen. That's all I need to know to make the statue. Ned. Tom. Okay. After we make the statue, let's go to him. View unit. And he needs a better room. Sucks to be you. Okay, so you worship cattle and Dak, and we're about to set up the... Oh my. I think he became mayor by being the friends with the most people. Okay, let's zoom in on him and see what our mayor values. Okay. Apparently he's been well. Within the last season, she was eager to be elected. She was bored after a lack of abstract thinking for too long, so it looks like we need a library. Uneasy after being unable to pray, delighted after watching performance. So we have a lot of performances going on in our fortress. Oh yeah, we've seen socializing and watching performances, so yeah. Even though our tavern is practically minuscule. She dreams of raising a family. Well, as a mayor, you're in a pretty good position. You're about to get a good bedroom. She is a citizen of the cremated abbey, a member of the Curse of Greed, mayor of the Curse of Greed, and arrived on the 22nd of Slate in the year 251. So she's been around for a couple of months. Good for you. You came to the Fortress of Opportunity, our bank, and you managed to get elected. And let's make ballista parts. I have never seen the special metals. I know apparently they're in the towers, and we're getting more meat. Look away, young ones. You know what? Let's use the kitchen and cook a lot of things. I still want to see a kitchen designator where we can actually say what goes into meals. Let's make a bunch of lavish meals, a couple of fine meals, and then I'll make 10 easy meals. Easy meals are the most cost effective, that gives the most happiness, but lavish meals, if you can make them, that's good. Ooh, and our bridge is getting made. I'm pretty sure the lever has to be on the same Z level to flip the bridge. I made it retracting because lifting it straight up in the air would just look silly. I like to imagine that there's a bunch of rollers right here that rolls the bridge kind of like a mat to the other side. To me, that would look cool. I suppose we'll have to see Armok vision to actually get a good visualization of it. And apparently our bone crafts are going quite well. It makes me almost sad. I say almost because these are all digital representation of things. So, if we can make them, why not? And I'm making two because making 2 instruments would be cool. Dan Winchest and an Odkish Dan. You know, we could probably make a couple instruments and set them up in our temples. And ooh, the bridge has been made. So think of it as a sunroof. And I just want to see if you can make a lever on a different Z level to flip the bridge. Basalt mechanisms. Okay, so we have a lever there. And quick. Ah, frick. So we're going to have to wait for that to be Well, things are getting smelted. Why don't you just grab the bars of metal like that? We have plenty of metal for you to use. And for some reason, he's still not getting the... Is he not getting the metal because he can't get the glass? If so, then I'm going to be a little peeved. And second glass furnace. Ironic that we have more glass furnaces than kilns. Mainly because of an artifact maker. But we have plenty of access to clay, but no access to sand. And in the Masterwork mod, you can actually grind up boulders for sand. So that gives your fortress an ability to get sand if there's none available. And some of these have been constructed just to make the hallway look neat. So some of them are going to be engraved, some won't. It's going to be a little uneven, but I'll live. Okay, let's make a very nice temple. Meeting area, Assign location. Add location. Temple. Aileron Color Ocker. Yes. So any worships to Aileron Color Ocker can pray to the deity that we think sponsored our fort. One of the viewers actually recommended we have something dedicated to this deity because we're a bank, and I agree. He's the deity of wealth, of trade, and all that good stuff. So yeah, that really makes sense to me. Thanks for the recommendation. And the Hall of History actually attributed to the same viewer. Cool, cool. And we only have 3 kings left before we finish our Hall of Kings. So let's make him copper. A statue dedicated to a historical figure. And I already have Legends Viewer up. So Cremated Abbey. Since it's 3 left, we're on the 13th king, I believe. And that king's name is Zasit Sinubras. Sinu. Boom. And we can make green glass. So let's make some 2 blocks of raw green glass. I know I shouldn't use show mood to cheat, but it's easier. And we keep making engraving masterpieces. Oh, it doesn't have to be on the same Z level. Okay. Thankfully we have enough mechanisms to actually use trap components and stuff. I should probably build more traps, but my false sense of security is too tight. Like a warm security blanket. Okay, and you're making the raw green glass. And I want more copper spears. I know I shouldn't waste copper like this, but we just have so much copper. And our fortress will pay a pretty penny for more spears the next time the caravans roll around. And this is our 2nd year. So yeah, Crescentvaults has really brought itself out of the dumps. Remember when this tunnel was a monstrosity to the eye, and we had no temple to pray? I do. It was horrible. What was the before times like? It was terrible. We ate in the dirt and we slept in the dirt. In fact, I don't remember much except dirt. And temple? I know making several different temples means... Ooh, it's called the Branded Cathedral! And it's kind of a cathedral because it has rounded corners, and I like to imagine the bridge is kind of a rounded top. I mean, that's how I choose to view it. And... has it been linked up yet? No, it has not, but it's about to. And then there'll be sunlight, and our dwarves... Okay, they probably aren't cave adapted because they're all rushing around the surface, content in their safety. But little do they know that the wise YouTuber controlling their every action and movement, but not really, that's the AI's job, does not know where adamantine is, or where or if any will make it to our shore. It'll be like a goblin invasion where they pop in from the sea. You know, there's mist here. Could I make an open wall tavern and stick a roof on it? Because I'm pretty sure those up-down little things, if you try to go in, you'd probably drown anyway. That might be a cool idea. And we're still making blocks. And I dug out this entire place for marble. So if I cannot make an artificial waterfall, perhaps it would be a good idea to build a tavern where there's mist. I mean, I won't be able to engrave the walls, but I could set up a couple of really fancy statues. Lead statues. Yeah, I went a little crazy statue-wise. And the next king statue. Ooh! He finally got the metal and the glass. Let's see what he makes. I am looking forward to it. And so, they're actually getting around to praying. Good for them. And this is going to be dedicated to Dishmab. the fire imp deity of our queen. The Shrine of Singing. So, let's see. This is called the Shrine of Singing. This is the branded cathedral, and this is the Crescentvaults. Oh my God! The temple we dedicated to a Crescentvaults, to Alran Culeracher, the guy of wealth and trade. It's called the Convent of Vaults. So it's like we made a covenant is a contract you made with a deity. That's how I explained it to me. But a convent is more like a place for nuns. I was hoping it was the covenant. But a convent's still good. Because it's Crescentvaults. That is just... It's really nice how things work out sometimes. Make more spears. I mean, if anyone invades, none of our dwarves know how to make spears, but we have them. And if it's been linked, pull the leverist. Why wasn't this corner messed up before? Oh no. Yeah, that's a problem with the tile set. Let's make it even. Okay. And more puppies. Which means more dogs. Don't look, child. Okay, I shouldn't say child because I don't know who's Edit that out. Don't look. I don't want you to see our fort like this. Crescentvaults is meant to be a shining beacon of hope, yet even though we have so much food, we're still hungry for more. And our sunroof works. And the lever has been pulled. And for some reason he can't leave. Please tell me you're praying. He is Coolette. Let's see what Coulette's doing. I forgot his name. Gemsetter. Kane. Gemsetter. Pray to Dishmab. Oh, good. Thank goodness. I thought he was trapped like our previous gem cutter. And he would have... Yeah, that would have been not fun. The son of a bird's doing well. And we have got so much engraven on. And did that marble statue get made? I don't think so. I mean, it may have already been made and we may have already put it up. Okay. 13th king placed down. 2 more kings to go. And our next artifact's made. Man, that's something. 2 artifacts, one right after another. And I didn't even have to cheat that in. Yeah, Crescentvaults is doing fine. Okay. The 14th king. Their name is Bemble Wasplashes. Okay. Bemble Wasp Splashes. The eldest son of those 2. Dishmab Tin Order. Was that Dishmab masquerading as a dwarf getting it on with one of the other dwarves? Probably not, because it turns out Dishmab is quite a common name. I checked through legends and statues that you can make, and it is rather very, very common. And even more puppies. Honestly. I mean, we should probably neuter some of the dogs, but more puppies means more puppies to train. A green glass goblet. Okay, let's check. We have 3 artifacts, and when the artifact update rolls around, this is going to be really neat. Let's check it out. All craftsmanship is the highest quality. It's a green glass goblet, encircled with bands of cushioned green glass capicans. The object menaces with spikes of green glass, but he used 2 bars of metal, and a lot of green glass apparently. On the item is an image of the glittery sect, the green glass goblet in silver. I love silver. Lovely metal, very shiny. Tarnishes easily, but when you polish it really shines. I mean, if you check out the periodic table, only about 3 metals doesn't look metallic colored, and those would be copper, gold, and osmium. If depends on who you ask. Osmium or iridium tends to be green, bluish, and quite a different metals burn different colors. It's actually very pretty. But let's get back to the goblet. On the item is an image of Stucco's Merc Guilds, and the dwarves in steel, surrounded by dwarves, to the ascension, to the position of queen. This is like a testament to our queen. So when we become a capital, she's probably going to drink from that goblet. It's nice how things work out in Dwarf Fortress. Okay. So the artificial waterfall super project did not work out. But let's make a tavern. Okay. First, get rid of all the up downstairs. Up downstairs are a defensive concern, so you want to get rid of them as fast as you can. And let's build this here. And let's use blocks. We have... I think we ran out of cinnabar. Marble blocks. Yeah, laying down marble floor is going to be it's going to be an ordeal. And I just like marble because it's a marvelous building material. And the marble roof is going to be annoying too. Okay. And that's pretty much the outline of the floor plan. And you know what? Let's check out to see what kind of instruments we can make. And the spike traps are not going at all. But let's take inventory of our coins. Okay, wood bin, coin bin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2,000 coins. 2,500. Not a whole lot of coins. Not nearly the million I was hoping to make. I mean, everyone wants to be a millionaire. Except the guy who's got a sweet deal going on here. He's got as many books as he can read. Just sweet old ladies in this carpet from the 80s. What more can a dwarf need? Besides, he probably has rhythm. Most dwarves have rhythm. Yeah, I just like how the sun kind of beams down into through the floors. And I don't see a lot of people that dedicate their lives to Auron. Why is this in purple? So they can meditate on wealth and fortresses. Well, those are the spheres of their deities. I thought you can only do abstract thought when you're in a library. Where should I build the library, guys? Should I build it around the volcano? Well, funny, I don't think that would be too safe. Let's build some chests. It's going to be a tiny tavern, and not many dwarves are going to use it. But it's nice. I mean, we've had it forever, and it served us well. And let's make you here. Not a copper chest. Oh! I forgot that our mayor needs a bigger room. Let's build some more chests. Let's build an armor stand. Let's build 2 of them. And a weapon rack. I'm not sure what else a mayor might need. But isn't there kennels where you can train dogs if you have an animal trainer? Kennels K. Wow, that was easy. And we made it the exact correct width. It's made out of basalt. And let me see. I'm going to make the mayor's office in a lovely dacite room. It's probably too big for a mayor, but hey, I'm very fond of this fort because it's the first fort I YouTubed. And they're still making copper spears. Man, he is going to be epic at weaponsmithing when he's done. Oh, he's a weapons. You know what? Let's check his competent weaponsmith. So we're probably going to have to make him a lot more spears for him to become good. Get good. So he probably canceled because we built the walls there. And just waiting for them to find the correct pathing. And let's see. Where's our fort? It's not this deep. Okay. So. A little too far. This is Z level 98. We want Z level 99. Down to here. Make upstairs. Okay, good. Sometimes it doesn't work like that, and terrible things could happen. So I think I'll leave the episode here. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. We have 3 artifacts now. Silken Time, the Meandering Armor, and the Glittery Sect. No, I find it very narcissistic to have an image of the artifact on the artifact, in silver no less. But I guess that's just his design idea. And let me make some bins. And goodbye.